Hi, I'm Laura and welcome to Heartdriven Tarot. Today I'm going to share with you the card of the month for December 2021, the Lovers card. Card number 6 in the Major Arcana. I will include a link to the lesson I did on this card about a year ago, and so you can click on that and watch it later at your leisure to gain some more insights into the various associations and meanings of this card. But what does this mean for you in this last month of 2021? What advice is the Lover's card giving you about how to handle any aspect of your life? Well, the first thing that the card is associated with is, well, the number 6 is related to cooperation, relationships, and community, and harmonious partnerships. So that is an underlying theme. So what I believe you could take from this is that this month, this last month of the year, is an important time. Of course, it's the holidays are coming up. We already had Hanukkah is underway, I think, Christmas, Kwanzaa, etc. It's a time of many celebrations and families coming together and friends. And of course, this has been much more difficult the past 2 years, because of COVID. So now there at least is with the vaccines, etc., even though there's some blips there with these variants, it is a time when most of us are being able to come back together with our families and friends. So this is an important time, and that should be a focus of ours. Of course, it always is in December, but especially in this year, the Lover's card being associated with, or the card of the month, it's suggesting to you that look at your life and all of your relationships and all of your partnerships and think about how you can strengthen them, how you can create more harmony. Are there areas that you've neglected? Are there things that you've just overlooked? And focus on those. And what I always like about this image, it reminds me of a major teaching of one of my spiritual coaches, Carol DeRay, and she talks about to have an empowered life, you've got to unify your male and female energies. We all have them, even if we are male or female by gender, or whatever we choose, or whatever we were born in or ultimately choose to be. We all have the male and female energies within us. And to live a most empowered life, we need to harmonize those. It's as if, we need to be left brain and right brain. It's not good to be dominant in one, necessarily in one or the other. However, the allegorical tale of Adam and Eve is represented in the Lover's card, as we can see here. Adam is in front of the tree of life, and Eve is in front of the tree of good and evil. And then we have Archangel Raphael above them, above both of them, and the angel appears to be blessing both of them. But this is a strong image. We have these the two human beings in the image, and that can represent the male and female. It can represent a partnership, a romantic relationship. Not necessarily, but it can. And overall, though, the meaning associated with this card is, and vis-a-vis this month, is that this is an important time, along with the holidays, is to look at your relationships and partnerships and focus on creating more harmony in them, creating more love. One of my favorite phrases is pour love into everything you do. So in those relationships and partnerships, and whether it's business, family, or romance, pour your love into all aspects of your relating to others in that. Now, a good way to enhance this that I've learned, and I don't know much about crystals, I'm just getting acquainted. I have a variety of heart crystals, because that's my revised channel is now Heartdriven Tarot, or my revised business. And the rose quartz is associated with, as tasked with bringing more love and beauty into one's awareness. So this is a rose quartz crystal is a good crystal to work with this month, or to have by your side, to bring that in greater quantity into your life. Overall, in addition to the aspect of community and partnerships, etc., is that the Lover's card also represents, as a major arcana, it represents kind of a crossroads where you have some major options from which to choose. You have some major decisions to make. And again, what my spiritual coach Carol LeRae often talks about, the male and female energies, is the male is like the physical power behind things of what we do, and the female is the heart center, coming, that intuitive side. And then she always looks up to spirit for the ultimate guidance, to the superconscious. So that is something to focus on as well for this month, and how you can harness and harmonize these aspects of yourself, the male and female energies, and then that spiritual guidance. Overall, this is the Lovers card is advising you that this month is a time to harmonize those relationships, build a more solid foundation in them, and make wise, spiritually guided decisions. And the core songs or music selections that I think reinforce the meaning of this image and the theme and its advice. Some of them are related to romance, some are not, some are related to partnerships. Of course, the Taylor Swift song, I think, is called, what was it called? Love Story. And it was her rendition of the Romeo and Juliet story, but with a positive ending, apparently. But I think it's a cute song, and I'll include a link to that. Also, Bette Midler's song, The Wind Beneath My Wings. Now, that's not necessarily about romantic relationships at all. It could be any type of relationships, but a strong relationship. And also Celine Dion's song, which I find to be romantic, I Believe in You. Those are all good songs. And I will also include a link today to a video I just came across this morning by chance. I wasn't looking for it, but it's about Pat Benatar and her husband, and how they've been married and in a partnership for 40 years. They've been business partners, husband and wife, parents, etc. So they have, I would say, the ultimate partnership. And that's very rare that a relationship, especially when among celebrities, lasts that long. And it's just very heartwarming. And they're called the Romeo and Juliet of the rock scene, you know, rock star Romeo and Juliet. And so watch that. I think it's about 7 minutes long, but it's a really cute interview. It's very heartwarming. And just by synchronicity, by serendipity, it underscores what I'm talking about today. In fact, maybe it's just, you know, ironically by chance, I knew I was going to do this video today. It just came up in my feed, this video about Pat Benatar. I definitely wasn't looking for it. And it's funny because I really do like Pat Benatar. I've always liked her music. I felt, to be candid, that she was my alter ego. You know, I have this inner, it wouldn't seem that way, but I have an inner rock star that I always felt was just part of me, but I would not express outwardly. And she always epitomized that for me. She really did. She and Joan Jett. So anyway, I recommend that video. In summary, to make the most of this last month of 2021, of this December 2021, the Lovers card urges you, advises you, to pour love into all your relationships, build a solid foundation, focus on harmonizing them this month, and empowering yourself, harmonizing your male and female energies so that you can show up to be your best self starting in 2021. I'm sorry, 2022. So until next time, remember, illumine your mind, inspire your life with tarot.